On Live with Kelly and Mark, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos like sharing glimpses into their personal life with their audience. They discussed eating out this week. They reside in New York City, where many people consider eating out to be a way of life. But when they talked about dining out, Kelly made a startling revelation. She would rather travel alone. This explains why Kelly would rather eat out alone, even if it means leaving Mark behind. Kelly Ripa prefers to eat by herself. According to Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa, they enjoy dining out. They did, however, add that they frequently eat by themselves. They go alone, yet they don't go together. Kelly also doesn't find it strange. It's just more comfy for her. Kelly stated that she prefers to be by herself when dining out because it gives her the opportunity to eat in solitude. She claimed that she can read books, browse social media, and put some distance between herself and other people. They may sit there in peace because they are alone and don't have to speak to anyone. I don't think it's shameful. It doesn't bother me, Kelly remarked. When Mark eats out, he prefers to sit at the bar, which makes him a little strange. He mentioned that he likes to sit there and talk to the bartenders while he eats because he also prefers to be by himself. Additionally, if he wants to be by himself, he cannot speak to them. Kelly added that she loves to eat by herself since she can eat in peace and she likes to watch other people. Mark Consuelos acknowledged that he doesn't purchase presents. The two also revealed something more. It's likely been 30 years since Mark Consuelos last purchased a present for someone. It is not related to being egotistical or impolite. It's related to laziness. Mark doesn't go shopping. He has someone else buy for him when he gets gifts for other people. Every year, Mark depends on Kelly Ripa to handle all of the Christmas shopping. Kelly told her husband, "I've seen you actively not shop for anything since we've been together." Mark is taken aback when she conducts the shopping. She remarked, "I tell you, he is shocked at his thoughtfulness with what he got me, the kids. He's in awe." How do you feel about the latest revelations made by Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa on Live with Kelly and Mark? Do you share Kelly's opinions on going out to eat by yourself? Is it shocking to you that Mark doesn't go shopping? Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have built their brand on being one of television's most enduring power couples. From red carpets to co-hosting Live with Kelly and Mark, their lives are constantly intertwined. But recently, Kelly dropped a comment that left fans both laughing and scratching their heads. She admitted she actually prefers dining out without her husband. It wasn't a declaration of marital trouble. If anything, it was a surprisingly honest glimpse into the realities of long-term relationships. And of course, in true Ripa fashion, she delivered it with humor, candor, and just enough spice to get the internet buzzing. The confession that sparked conversation. It happened during an off-fan conversation on Live. A guest mentioned their favorite restaurants in New York, and Kelly, without missing a beat, quipped, "I like dining out without Mark. He's a great date, don't get me wrong. But when he's there, I can't just relax the way I do with friends." The audience laughed, but Mark's mock-surprised expression set the internet ablaze. Within hours, Twitter was flooded with clips of the moment, fans debating whether Kelly had simply made a playful comment or whether it revealed something deeper. What Kelly really meant. According to sources close to the couple, Kelly's remark wasn't about marital strife. Instead, it's about the performance that comes with being one half of a famous duo. When Kelly and Mark go out together, it's like an event. One insider explained, "They're recognized everywhere. People approach their table, and there's this expectation to be on. But when Kelly goes out without Mark, especially with her girlfriends, she can be totally low-key, like just another New Yorker grabbing pasta on a Tuesday night." In other words, dining out without Mark isn't about escaping him. It's about escaping the fanfare. Fans weigh in. Still, fans couldn't resist weighing in. Some sided with Kelly, saying they understood the sentiment perfectly. "I love my husband, but girls' night hits different. You get to gossip, laugh too loud, and order dessert without judgment." Kelly just said what every married person knows. Sometimes you need space to enjoy things solo. Others, however, felt a pang of sympathy for Mark. Imagine your wife saying on live TV she prefers dinner without you. Ouch. Kelly might admit it as a joke, but I'd be kind of hurt. Mark's reaction. To his credit, Mark didn't sulk or roll his eyes. Instead, he leaned into the bit, smirking at the audience and saying, "That's fine, Kelly. I'll just dine out with your friends then." The crowd roared, and Kelly shot back, "Good luck, they're all on my side." Their banter was lighthearted, a reflection of their dynamic after 28 years of marriage. They tease, they poke fun, but underneath it all is deep admiration. Why couples need space. Relationship experts were quick to jump in, noting that Kelly's comment reflects a healthy truth. No couple should spend every waking moment together. Kelly and Mark not only live together, but they also work together every morning on live television, said a relationship coach. That kind of closeness is rare, and it makes moments of independence, like Kelly enjoying dinner without Mark, all the more essential. It's not rejection, it's balance. Kelly herself has often spoken about the importance of maintaining individuality within marriage. In her 2022 memoir, she wrote that giving each other room to grow separately is one of the reasons their relationship has lasted so long. What dining out without Mark looks like. So what exactly does Kelly do when she's out without Mark? Girls' nights out. She's often spotted with pals like Anderson Cooper or other daytime TV personalities, laughing over cocktails and small plates. Mother-daughter evenings. Kelly and daughter Lola Consuelos have been seen grabbing sushi in Soho, enjoying long conversations without the paparazzi's glare that comes when Mark is around. Casual low-key meals. Kelly has confessed she loves slipping into small neighborhood spots, ordering pasta, and people watching, things harder to do when you're seated with a famous actor. The broader picture. This latest comment is part of a growing trend in celebrity culture. Famous couples being more candid about the realities of long-term love. Gone are the days when stars pretended everything was picture perfect. Now, admitting that you sometimes prefer alone time, or that your partner has quirks that drive you crazy, is not only acceptable but relatable. For Kelly, it's just another example of why fans have stuck with her for decades. She's unfiltered, funny, and unapologetically herself, even if it means gently roasting her husband on live television. Mark's take on eating out with Kelly. Interestingly, Mark has admitted in past interviews that he also has mixed feelings about dining out as a couple. Going out with Kelly is like going to dinner with the mayor, he once joked. She knows everyone. She talks to everyone, and I just sit there like the plus one. So perhaps Kelly's recent confession is less about avoiding Mark and more about the fact that their dynamic draws attention wherever they go. For both of them, eating out solo or with different company might feel like a breath of fresh air. What it says about their marriage, far from being a crack in their relationship, Kelly's admission may actually highlight why their marriage thrives. They allow each other to have independence, they laugh at each other's quirks, and they don't take offense when one admits to needing space. That kind of balance isn't easy for most couples, let alone two people who live under the constant scrutiny of fame. The fan theory. Of course, fans online had to take it a step further, spinning theories. Some joked that maybe Kelly prefers dining out without Mark because she doesn't have to share her food. Kelly strikes me as someone who doesn't want anyone reaching across her plate. One fan posted, "Mark probably steals fries, and she's just had enough." Kelly herself hasn't denied the possibility, often admitting on air that she gets protective of her meals. If that's the case, her solo dinners might just be about enjoying her food in peace. Conclusion. Dinner for two or one. At the end of the day, Kelly Ripa's revelation was classic Kelly, cheeky, surprising, and honest enough to spark a conversation that most couples can relate to. After all, love doesn't mean wanting to be together 24/7. Sometimes, it means cheering your partner on as they enjoy a night without you. Mark Consuelos, ever the good sport, seems to understand that better than anyone, and if Kelly's happiest evenings involve wine, pasta, and a table full of girlfriends, Well, that just might be the secret ingredient that keeps their marriage thriving. Because whether it's dinner for two or dinner for one, Kelly and Mark continue to prove that love, laughter, and space all have a seat at their table.